Hi everybody, today is day 22 and the topic is a balanced life. Hi everybody, I'm Cathy Naiser with the Naiser Real Estate Group here at Keller Williams Realty CityView in San Antonio. So you're watching the KW Model 66-Day Challenge Thoughts and Questions. So today's all about you, and we're going to make some time to evaluate where you are in your life so that you can start to then plan out your goals. So what we're going to do today on this evaluation for a balanced life is look at the different areas of your life. Now, Gary has kind of specified 7 areas that he thinks most people consider to be the critical ones for their life. You may have something else in there, and I'll just go through them real quickly. I do want to add a note that Gary says that there's no such thing as a balanced life. It's counterbalance. So sometimes you have to give more here and sometimes you have to give more there to make it all work. But understanding this and where you are with everything helps you know and understand the counterbalanced life. So one of the areas he says is the spiritual life, physical health, personal life, key relationships, my job, my business, my finances. So generally your business is what you do, your career, I guess you could say. If you're not in sales, it might be your career. Your job is what your day-to-day activities need to be. And then your finances, well, that's your money. So what I want you to do is to make a circle like this with these little circles. Now, in between, I want you to make a middle mark and then draw dotted lines to the circles to where those dotted lines are pretty much equal. Mine are not equal, so I put 10, the largest one, a little farther out on some of them so that they would be equal. So 10 is the largest, and we're going to go around through each one. And I'm just going to make up fictitious stuff, so mine aren't all the way over the internet. So spiritual life, with 1 being not very good and 10 being, I'm rocking it, right? Where are you and where is your spiritual life? Maybe you're not where you want to be right now. So maybe you're here at around a 2. And then physical health. Maybe you're in great shape and physical health, maybe you're not. Maybe you have some issues and concerns. So maybe you're not so hot there either. Maybe you are, I don't know. Your personal life, that's how you take care of you. Maybe you do that really well. Yeah, you do take care of yourself. Your key relationships, your spouse, your children, your siblings, whoever are the key people in your life, your allied resources, your friends, your key relationships. How are you with them? Are you spending the amount of time? You're pretty good, but you'd like to be better perhaps. And then your job, that's showing up and doing every day the things you're supposed to do in real estate. That's for me lead generation, lead follow-up. How well are you really doing it? Oh, I can always get better, so I'll put myself in the middle there. But ask yourself, how well are you doing your job? And then your business, okay? That's all the different things that are required for your business, training your team, your watching your money, being the leader that you show up, engaging talent, providing focus and vision, as Gary talks about in the Think Like a CEO podcast. So maybe for business, you're about halfway to, and maybe in money, not so good. So if you're here, then draw a circle from each X, and you can see where the good ones are and where the not so good ones are. So when you think about that in your circle or star or weird shape, what do you think about that? And in those areas that need the most growth, ask yourself the focusing question. So in this area, my finances, not so good, if that's your case. Say, what's the one thing I can do such that by doing it, everything else becomes easier or unnecessary? Well, maybe I could have a budget. That might be a good place to start. Or maybe I could pay my bills on time, or maybe I can, spend less money on frivolous things, or however you want to do it. Spiritual life, not so good here. So what's the one thing that such by doing it, everything else will become easier and necessary? Well, maybe if I had a quiet time, or maybe if I just went to church. Now, all churches, by the way, are having almost all online services right now. So really hard to not go to church if that's going to be your one thing. Physical health. Is it watching what you eat? Is it exercising? What is it? Is it doing yoga? I don't know. What's your one thing? So let this little evaluation show you where you really want to put some emphasis on your goals, the areas that you're maybe not as strong as you would like to be for a counterbalanced life, a life that at least you can move in and out of focus and movement. Because right now, in this person's scenario, there's no moving in and out of. It's all low here. When they're generally higher, then you may go on a retreat and spend a little bit of time there, and then you may do something for yourself. You might spend some time with family. You would go in and out of counterbalance. So I hope this helps. We're all going towards coming up with our goals, our business plan, and for the year, all of these things line up. So hope you have a great day. Our next video is Monday. So we'll see you on day 23 on Monday. Have a great day.